Alright guys, today we have a very interesting video. I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into it. I got store champs happening in about an hour and a half, so just wanted to speak my mind, turn on the camera real quick. But for those of you who do not know, this past weekend there was a Disney Lorcana Championship, Disney Lorcana Challenge in Melbourne, Australia. People all over the country, all over the world traveled over here to compete and get a first or second finish because you would get an invite to the Disney World Championship. Shout out to Din for actually winning the whole thing with Ruby Sapphire. He is a master of that color combination. He went undefeated the whole weekend. And I just want to shout out to the homie Lorgain who made day two. Unfortunately, he got knocked out in top 64. And a big shout out to the homie Lambs, aka Lamb Chops, the Sapphire and Steel prodigy. He was able to take Sapphire and Steel whole new world all the way to Australia, and he actually finished in the top four. Unfortunately, he lost in the semifinals. He did not get his world's invite, but he got a golden Mickey. That makes two golden Mickeys for him. So I just want to say shout out to you guys for going there and chasing your dreams. But going back to the issue at hand, yeah, basically some cheating happened this weekend. A lot of things I'm seeing online that happened at the DLC in Melbourne. A lot of inexperienced judges. A lot of bad calls were being made. A lot of people got away with a lot of things, and it sucks, right? It sucks because this is not supposed to happen, especially in Lorcana at this level, right? Seeing all the things online that happened over the course of the weekend just sucks. But the main thing I want to talk about is what happened in the top 8 match. So I have here Kawa, for those of you who do not know, is a European Lorcana content creator, super awesome dude. And just to give you guys a short rundown, this is what happened for context. Top 8 match, Golden Making on the line. Opponent has a broom on the board, plays Merlin Goat, writes down +1 lore on his pad, goes to trigger the broom because when a character is played, you can sack the broom to the discard and draw a card. Uh, I do not know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but I'm just gonna say Rack. I'll just say Rack because I don't want to mispronounce his name. But Rack pretty much calls the judge and tells his opponent, "Hey, you played the goat. You gained the lore off the goat. You can no longer use Broom's effect to remove him from the board and draw a card. The fact that you gained the lore off the goat means you already passed the trigger. You cannot activate the broom. Why is this important? Because the broom was exerted and Rack had a Maori shark on board. So the Maori shark was able to attack that broom and pretty much snowball from there. The whole point of Jesse playing the goat was to get rid of the broom and draw a card and be in a position to where that shark wouldn't matter. So the question is hold on, well, why are you saying it's cheating? Like, what do you mean? Well, first of all, it's common knowledge what the bag is in Lorcana. If you want to go ahead and find out what the bag is, what I'm talking about, I'm going to go ahead and link JDZ's Quest YouTube video that he did with very experienced judge Phil. I'll put it in the description. Shout out to JDZ, Quest, and Phil for doing that video. But pretty much the bag is just multiple effects can happen if it's your turn, and you can choose when these effects trigger and what order you want them to do so. So really, you can play the goat, gain the lore off the goat, and then use the broom's effect. And that's pretty much it. There is no missing timing, nothing there. And what happened was, Rag called the judge on his opponent and said, "Hey, he can't use Broom's effect." The judge ruled in his favor. First of all, that's not how the rules works. The judge was completely wrong, and honestly, it's just a whole load of BS. How the heck in a top 8 tournament, a DLC, you're competing for the world championship. There's a gold Mickey on the line. How do you not have qualified judges there watching this? And how is something like that even going to happen? Like, to me, it boggles my mind. It's just it's stupid. It's dumb. I don't get how this keeps happening in these levels of tournaments. Like, how do you let a player, who, by the way, this guy Rack, he has topped different DLCs. He is a very OG player in the Lorcana scene back from a year ago. So the fact that this player, at his skill level, is acting like he does not know the rulings, and he's aware that there's not experienced judges happening or in the building, he decided to try to angle shoot his opponent on this ridiculous ruling that he knows. I know for like pause real quick to say that, oh, maybe he didn't know the ruling. To me, it's ignorant, it's stupid. How would you guys feel if I was at a DLC on a top 4 stream, I'm playing Sapphire Steel, and I act like I don't know a ruling about my deck? It's ridiculous. And I'm gonna say, well, I didn't know. No, you know that Lungs knows his Sapphire and Steel deck. Let's say it wasn't Sapphire and Steel. Let's say for any other thing, it could have been a Pete trigger. It could have been anything. You're gonna act, or you're gonna try to defend me and say, well, maybe Lungs didn't know what he was doing. No, that's cap. A player at a high level is called a high level and is respected by other players because they know how good this player is at the game. I could understand if we're talking about a very specific ruling that no one has ever heard of, but this, it's BS. We all know what the ruling is. We all know how things are supposed to be done, and the fact that this guy just called the judge for this is even like trippier. You guys don't even know this, but I won't get into it too much. But pretty much right before this happened earlier in the game, the opponent did a similar trigger with right rose and I believe a broom on board. And the same thing happened. He played the white rose, gained the lore, activated Broom's effect, and got the draw. Rag didn't call the judge. Why? Because there was no Maori Shark in play able to attack that Broom. So how is it that this literally happened already in the game previously, but it's happening again, but now you're calling the judge and telling him that they can't do that? To me, it's BS. Everyone in the community is talking about it. Everyone just saying that this guy was trying to take advantage of the judge, of the players, because again, this is in Australia. The game had recently just came out. It's an angle shoot. It's an incorrect cause for $10,000. It's outrageous, disgusting judge call. Honestly, bro, I don't get how this happened. To me, it's disgusting. It's crazy. I don't get how this keeps happening. Disney, Lorcana, Ravensburg, you guys need to do a better job at this. I am a player. If that was me in that spot, you better believe all hell would have been raised. Because to me, this is just not cool. This guy ended up winning that match because off that play, got a golden Mickey. Knocked out that guy, took out his dream, and he ended up getting second place in the whole tournament, all because he got away with some cheating. Now, you might say again, man, it's not cheating, it's a bad judge call. No, stop. It's cheating. What you did was cheating. You know the rules. I'm not gonna act like you don't know the rules of a player at your level. To me, man, it's just frustrating. I'm sorry for Jesse to getting knocked out, but I keep saying all these things online like it's a judge's fault. It's a judge's fault. Yes, it is a judge's fault. How are you gonna have an inexperienced judge there judging a top 8 match with $10,000 on the line? I don't buy it. This guy, I don't buy it either. People defending him. Oh well, no, he didn't know. You know the ruling, bro. You know the ruling at the end of the day. Like it's just not fair, right? Like, what if it was Zan? What if it was Ed? What if it was Zach Bivens? You guys are gonna act like they wouldn't know the ruling if this happened to them? No, you guys would be saying, no, dude, these guys are pro levels, pro player levels. They know the rulings. Same thing with this guy, man. Like if we go to his Twitter, like what do you see here? Well, it looks like he took away. All right, here, yeah, top 32, top 12, top 23, top 7. Yeah, I don't buy it. I'm not trying to witch hunt this guy or anything, but I know what you did. Everyone knows what you did. You're gonna get called off for it. That's what happens. It doesn't have to be in card games. It doesn't have to, and anything in life. You do something that's BS, people are gonna call you out for it, and that's what you get. That's what you get for doing it in front of thousands of people. That's what you get. And I'm not sorry for whatever coming towards you. Whatever. What I will say is though is do not like physically harass the guy. Do not harass him online either. What I'm doing, I don't believe that's what I'm doing. What I'm doing is just calling out something that I see because I'm a Lorcana competitive player, and it hurts my heart to see this happen, especially with $10,000 on the line. It's ridiculous. So again, do not harass this guy online. Do not do any of that because to me that's also whack. Don't do that. What you can do is just at Disney Lorcana, at Ravensburg, we need to make this issue huge because this cannot happen anymore. To me, it sucks seeing this. I really do like all the support that, well, not support, but everything that people are saying online, kind of falling back to what I'm saying. It's just awesome to see the community really needs to stand together. Again, I am very sad that this happened, and it just sucks. I hopefully some consequences or something happens. But it's like this guy already won, got his second place. I'm not sure what will happen for now, but if you guys want to know what I'm talking about, I'll link the video in the description. I didn't really want to show it, but I'll link everything that you need to know in the description. But yeah, this was just me. I felt like I had to do my part as a content creator, as a competitive player, to say something, to speak out on about it, because this is just keeps happening, and this needs to stop happening. Thank you for everyone who watched. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Again, this wasn't to attack anyone. It was just to attack the issue at hand. And unfortunately, this person was the one who caused this mess. and because of you, because of the judge, this is the mess we're in now, and this is the consequences for it. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't subscribed already. Yeah, I just wanted to rant a little bit. Let me know what you guys think in the comments again of this topic. But yeah, man, that sucks. Peace out.